Let's get into it. Yeah, we get some diamond treasure straight off the bat. Lovely. Quite amazing, actually. Got the Squire's armor there. It's going to upgrade after we finish off the boss. Get some nice defensives. Now, this run, I had a sort of build in mind that I wanted to try out. I wanted to play around with stun. And there's a few cool things you can do with stun. You can stun yourself, for example, and then remove the stun and put it on the enemy with a feather, the blue feather. And so I wanted to... Yeah, I just wanted to get a lot of stuns going that amplified the rage potion damage. Because every time you get a strike, it ticks up. And then every 3 strikes, you get 1 damage. And I wanted it to kind of just ramp up my base attack damage. I haven't got the build perfect yet because it all depends on what drops, right? But we get a pretty good crack at it this run. Looking at some weapons here, none of them really appealing. Sanguine Scepter. I thought maybe I could do a Sanguine build. There's a few sets that you can unlock with the Sanguine that I have not yet unlocked. And I'm yet to find the combinations. So I thought, you know, while it dropped, I'll try. And here's the actual weapon that I was thinking of. It's it's the lightning. I think it's the lightning whip, right? Actually, no, I skip it here. I skip it. Why did I skip it? I'm not sure why. Nothing useful there. Not really what we're looking for. Yeah, here, I see it again. So this is the lightning whip. Turn start. If the enemy is stunned, gain an additional strike, which ramps up the, you know, that potion, the rage potion, or whatever it's called, the mighty battle potion. Just contemplating here. Muscle potion is what it's called specifically. The muscle potion. It ramps up the muscle potion damage. A bit of regeneration gloves. And we got the best edge we could have possibly asked for right here, which is stun on battle start, which is great because we get 1 extra strike straight off the bat. So I'm thinking, chain these together. I would love to get a build like that going for PvP. You just need to make sure that your speed is higher than the enemies for that to work. And see, right here, I find lightning in a bottle, and I'm not, at this point in time, I'm not sure of the worth of the item. And I'm actually unaware at this point about the blue feather removing the stun and putting it on the enemy. Otherwise, I would have taken it right there. Here we go, the first boss. I usually run them at speed 2. And we beat them by a pixel of health. Literally 1 HP left. I guess you could say that was a lucky fight. And now I'm kind of rethinking my life choices, I think. I'm like, well, that was pretty close. I need some more defensive stuff. And right here, I'm thinking we've got this super golem. But the super golem can upgrade a gold item to a diamond item, which is typically what you'd use it for. So I'm thinking right here, I'll get another muscle potion and combine them. And well, it turns out that worked out pretty beautifully, actually. There's a golem right there as well. And there we find a second muscle potion. So without thinking, I sort of just run up and I go, oh, golem. And then we head to the super golem here. Needed to heal up first, though. 1 HP is not exactly what you want to run around on. And then we have the double. I feel like a lot of this game is luck, like depending on what, you know, opens up for you, and understanding different compositions of items and how they're delivered, you know, like in the order that they're delivered. How can I make use of this item kind of thing? I think that's what makes this game so fun. Combination of RNG and puzzle solving. It's like problem solving all the way through, which is super appealing to me. And I'd imagine a great many other people. I just thought I'd loop around and get all these extra enemies here while I'm doing this and get the gold too. Go back to the super golem. And we get a muscle potion to diamond. And it gives 4 attack every 3 strikes, which is huge. Absolutely awesome. And we get the lightning in a bottle here. I don't know if I take it. I can't remember. Oh yeah, I don't think so. Like I said, not aware of the feather, the blue feather there. Just looking for the exit now. We'll head out of here. Yeah, right here, I think I'm thinking of the purity. You can remove the purity with the watermelon, which gives you +1 attack and heals you. But I don't actually take it for some reason. I should have, but I didn't. I think what I was thinking actually is if I had more speed than the enemy, I would attack first, which means I stun them first before they can do anything. That's probably what I was thinking. Watching it back. Restore health equal to speed. And I was like, well, if I take the lemon away, I don't really have a lot of speed left. And then I was like, this is probably better than the glove because it gives me 3 HP anyway. I don't actually know that it is better. It sort of seems better. Because I attack first and I get the heal, so that's kind of where I was thinking there. Then we see the blue feather. That's what I've been talking about the whole time. The clear spring feather is a you know, a status effect on you and puts it on the enemy. You could probably make a great many builds out of alone, just, you know, putting impurities across to the enemy. I see a lot of people use that fish these days in the PvP. This game has PvP, by the way. It's so cool. Yeah, now I'm thinking remove the purity, get 1 additional attack. And we fight the boss. Second boss now. The Rock Shell Tortoise. Whenever Tortoise is struck, the Rock Shell Tortoise gains 4 armor. Which is fine, because we ramped up a lot of damage. We're already at 9. Pretty strong build. I like this build a lot. I would like to play around with it more. And he's down. Ale Staff, Clear Spring Watermelon. Not sure why I took the watermelon here, but I was probably thinking maybe I'd trade it and combine it to a heroic item. There's a lumberjack that can do that. Maybe it'll sink in there. Bunch of junk items in here, nothing really too valuable. This item in the bottom center, the fire looking thing, is awesome. The Storm Cloud Curse. Battle starts, stun the enemy and yourself for 2 turns. So with that item there and a gold feather, you can actually get a free 2 stuns on the enemy, which is really strong. And of course, gives us an opportunity to get 2 extra strikes, which gives us extra might potion, or muscle potion rather, increase in attack damage. Is awesome. Just sort of looking at all these other things, they're not really that appealing, but just for my own personal interest, I think I'm just reading them all to discover what they are. I don't remember what they are off the top of my head yet. Haven't sort of played enough, but yeah, just going over some of these. And as you can see at the top, our next boss is the final boss of this area, which is the Hydra. We're looking pretty good in terms of stats. We got 32 base armor, which is quite nice. And right here, you see, I noticed that I have a diamond potion. So I go to the there's a potion NPC, and it'll take a potion and give you some stats, and combine it with some stats, which is really nice. You'll see in a second. I get some really cool stuff here. So we put the diamond muscle potion in, and we get an extra 4 armor and 4 speed for every 3 strikes as well, which is massive. So throughout the game, throughout the fight, we are actually attacking more and more effectively and quicker, as well as being tankier. Super nice find there. And here I see another feather. I think I might take this and combine it. I'm not sure, but I probably should. Yeah, probably should. Don't know if I do. Oh, I don't. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking the speed thing still. Attack first because of the stun. Who knows? Who knows what's going on in my own head? I have no idea. Right. So the glyph ruins is a good option to find, like, obviously glyphs, which can have its own build. It's like you can have a whole glyph build if you wanted. So I'm just trying to work out my options here. I think I end up opting for the Lushwood Grove, which gives me extra treasure options. And of course the Sunken Palace is good too. You have some pretty tough guards to dance around, but there's piles of gold around the place, which are 3 gold per pile. And you could probably get, I don't know, maybe 6 piles of gold per Sunken Palace, something like that. Get like 18 gold or, you know, 18 gold or so. That's a nice bit of change. Yeah, we ended up opting for the Lushwood Grove there. That's what I thought we did. And having a bit of a ponder. These bees right here, these are super strong. I decided to actually check them, thank goodness. First time, give the player 5 poison, 4 acid, and 3 stun on hit. And you know, it's pretty rough, man. Pretty rough. They have a high amount of speed too, so they're going to hit me first and apply all that stuff, which isn't fun. Yeah, I can't remember what I take here. I got no idea. I can't remember what my thought process was. Okay, so we do opt in for the feather. I might have realized by now that I can remove the stun. I'm not sure. I tell you what, it's so much easier to backseat gaming than it is to play the game itself. Like when you're watching someone else play, it's so much easier to be, oh, you did that wrong, I take this, I do this. And when you're actually in there playing, you can just miss so much. It's just real easy to miss. An interesting concept, I think.
Just give me a second.
I mean, humans are funny just in their ideas, like, you know, thinking they can do everything better than someone else. It's an odd thing. I've been really trying to work on being humble lately. I've quite the competitive streak, and trying to curb that a bit. Rusty sword, no thank you. Climb. We take down all the enemies pretty easy now. Not a real big deal. Do I scale up another muscle potion, or do I feel like I'm satisfied? I think I'm satisfied. Yeah, I feel like I'm satisfied. No more. We don't go greedy.
Don't know that I got the Hydra down, but
happy with my weapon coding, or my my augment, or whatever you want to call it. My blacksmith. The toxic rose is an interesting one. When you restore health, gain poison. And we can finally combine our feathers. Now we remove 1 purity and 1 stun, of course, with the items being in the order that they are on the left side. You can adjust them to... Well, we just ruined that idea, didn't we? It looks like we're going to eat the stun. Combine these 2 purity helmets here. That will give us an extra 2 attack and heal us as well. Unfortunately, I don't think that does anything because we're full HP. And I take away the acid head. I remember because I have so much armor. I'm going to take our armor away too fast, so I get rid of that head ASAP. And we're down 1 item. Didn't have enough time to get a full inventory, but we start the fight anyway. Got some nice items. Hydra takes 1 stun. 2 Riptide, an extra 2 stun. And we're already at 10 damage, and the first head's down. I mean, I was just astounded with how well this worked. This is great. 10 damage there. We're up to 14 already. The armor keeping us safe from these poison ticks, thank goodness. Holy fuck. 18 damage on the 3rd Hydra head. Nuts.
Please, I don't have enough. Maybe 18. No, come on. On. Yeah.
And the Hydra's down. That's my very first Hydra takedown. Pretty happy with that one.
Holy crap, man. I pulled that out of my bum. Thank you for playing Here's Coming. Your support during early access means the world to us. The 3rd and final area, Darkland, will be available in the full release. And I unlocked the Riverflow Rapier. The first time you gain a new status effect, gain an additional strike as well. Oh. Defeat the Swampland Hydra. What do I win? Acid mutation. Battle start, gain 1 acid while you have acid, temporarily gain attack equal to acid. Ooh. Ooh, my.